Welcome back, friends. Today I'm going to start a new topic, and that is social group work. See, we all know that every human being needs a sort of help in his or her normal course of life. And we even know that social work is one such field through which help is rendered to people in three ways, and they are social casework, social group work, and community work. So, in today's class, we'll be discussing and studying about the concept of social group work. But before going ahead, let's see that what is actually a group. In this slide, simple illustration is being given between the individual and the group. So we can say that group becomes a cluster or a set or the collection of any number of people who have actually come together and who are related to each other for the purpose of fulfilling their own common interest or common goals. So in this way, we can even say that group is autonomous and self-directing, and group as a whole is a basic work unit. Individual activity is directed towards achieving group goals. Nature of a group is matured and the leader's role is facilitative. We all know that group members are capable and skilled. Then less time consumption is there in a group. That is, in less time, problems of many can be solved. Then the solution of problems which can be solved in groups only is facilitated when a group is being formed. And in a group, the individuals are actually changed into members. Now we'll move ahead and see that what is the concept of group work. We have already studied that there are primary and secondary methods through which social work help is being rendered. So in this simple diagram, we can see that primary and secondary methods are being mentioned, but our main focus in this class is on the group work. So group work appropriately stands between the casework and the community work. That is simply, it works with the small groups of individuals, but not with the individual exclusively. Then it is involved with the specific groups, which leads to the strengthening of individual abilities and of community movement for the general welfare. Group work, like many other so-called caring techniques, has actually arisen as a way of helping and supporting, of teaching and ameliorating the conditions of those who, for whatever reason, find some difficulty in coping with themselves and with the society, especially with those parts with which they are in the direct contact. So, group work is based on the assumption that those who need help shall receive it on the basis that they may not know how to be able to help themselves. Then it is necessary to protect them or the society. Then they may not even be aware that they are in a state which actually requires help. Now let's see that group work as a method is actually connected with the group which is constituted by individuals. Then group work is useful for serving the group or the collective interest. Group work as a method is used to develop the entire group and interpersonal relations among them. Then group work aims towards social adjustment of collectivity and the achievement of socially desirable goals. As a method, group work is based on people's needs for each other and their interdependence even. Group work as a method reduces or eliminates roadblocks to social interaction. Now, group work as a profession or a job is actually directed to achieving desired ends and for which, in most of the cases, the group workers are paid. All approaches towards group work incorporates the professional purposes of preventing the breakdown of social functioning, providing resources to meet human needs, and rehabilitating individuals whose functioning has been impaired. Moving forward, all group work follows a very simple pattern. That is, the first one is recognize needs and analyze it. Second is to define or redefine the individuals as groups. Third is to create a unit or a system which will offer facilities for location of actual and potential resources. Then such resources to be made available, such resources to be used for the group and others also, and monitoring the consequences of such use. Fourth one is to terminate or the transfer the group, and last is assessment and the evaluation of the outcomes. Now we'll see the definitions given by different authors and social workers about the group work. In words of Newstetter, social group work is defined as an educational process emphasizing the development and social adjustment of an individual through voluntary association and use of these association as a means of furthering socially desirable goals. Then according to R.D. Winter, group work is a way of serving individuals within and through small face-to-face groups in order to bring about the desired changes in the client participants. One more definition is being given in words of G. Konapka. Social group work is a method of social work which helps individuals to enhance their social functioning through purposeful group experiences and to cope more effectively with their personal, group, or community problems. In this way, social group work may be defined as an educational process which is generally carried on in leisure time with voluntary groups with the aid of a group leader under the auspices of an agency for the satisfaction of social needs of individuals and for the development of legitimate group goals. At last, I would like to give small examples to make the concept of social group work very clear. Like a boy who is being treated in a child guidance clinic usually can't be treated alone. He and his parents must be aided. Similarly is the case of a mental patient or a wife who had a quarrel with her husband or any such similar conditions. So, wherever casework operates at its best, it includes group responsibility. And by including other people in the process of helping any particular individual, group is always there. Other people are always involved in the process of help. I think that this small presentation would have made the concept of group work clear. In the next class, we will take up the aims and objectives of social group work and the related purposes. By the time to take care of yourself and of the nature around. Thank you.